Welcome to Make More Out of Monday.
This environment may look new. This is actually our bullpen. We want to show you this because this is where we get motivated on Monday mornings. Inside of our Monday morning meeting, we focus on Tell Me Something You Don't Know, where we can spark the ideas of how to get our week going. Also, so we can feed off of each other's energy and make sure that we are bringing value to you guys.
Throughout the month of April and the rest of the month of March, we're going to be doing a giveaway for a pair of AirPods. There are 4 ways to enter. Follow our Instagram at Burn the Ship ATL and Soup Sandwich ATL. Subscribe to our YouTube at Burn the Ship and Soup Sandwich. The links will be in the description. Also, let us know in the comments what you kind of want to see out of these videos if you want to see more. And like this video if we made more out of your Monday.
Thanks.
So, the 5 most expensive metals in the world, and for a bonus, where are they mined?
Wakanda.
I think vibranium.
Say-
Vibranium, right?
Yeah.
Is that it?
First
Vibranium
of
and
all,
Wakanda, yes.
Unobtainium.
Unobtainium.
That's the first one. That's the first one.
Yep.
I don't know. I would
I don't know
say
if I know that many metals.
Yeah. No doubt Wakanda, yeah. I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
I'm gonna say on the top.
Copper.
Yes.
Gold. Is it in the
Gold's up there, right?
Gold is in the top 5.
Yeah, I would figure it would be, yeah.
What
Let's
number is it?
go with
5.
Gold is like, it fluctuates. It's probably like number 2 or 3 right now.
Let's go with platinum.
Platinum is in the top 5.
Nice. Got 2 of them.
Got me and Rockton got ours.
Yeah,
What do y'all think?
And this is like, how much is it worth per, gram or whatever?
Yeah, they go by troy ounce.
Troy ounce.
Is how metals are weighed.
All right, so it's about 5 of us.
Didn't know that either.
Y'all's turn.
Yep.
Come on.
I'm trying to think of metals.
Silver?
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't think it was up there.
Silver.
I said silver, but I knew it wasn't up there. What else is in Wakanda?
For my
They have a
second
big
choice,
They do. That's made out of vibranium too, though.
Yep.
Is it vibranium? Am I saying that right?
I'm sure the thing at the bottom
That's
is.
That's vibranium.
Well, the thing at the bottom is, the shield is just like.
Metal?
Technology.
It's
It's
just energy.
technology.
But it's
that
ran
they
by
got.
the vibranium.
Yeah.
What is unobtainium from?
I think that's from.
That's from Avatar.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's from Avatar. I'm gonna say
So all the pressure's on me and you, huh?
titanium.
Nope.
No, because it can't be steel. It can't be titanium. It's not.
Are these going to be ones that we've never heard of before?
You will have heard all 3 of these other words at some point. Think rings and think automotive industry are where these metals get used.
Steel is steel and metal.
I was about to
Steel
guess
is a metal,
mercury.
but it
Is
is not.
mercury
It's
a
not.
metal?
That
We
we,
make
close,
it.
we make that.
Yeah, you don't pull it
That's
out.
iron and other
Yeah.
stuff. So
Titanium?
Rings in automotive.
No.
Aluminum.
nope. It's probably in the top 10 though. It's very abundant though.
Yeah, I think a junk removal guy. He was talking about that.
All right, what is it?
All
Tell
right,
us.
So rhodium.
Rhodium.
So rhodium is high.
Yeehaw.
Now, and these 2 of
I got
these.
that.
So then there's palladium. So palladium is
Never heard of
very much like platinum, but it's harder.
They
And
use that in computers.
They use it in catalytic converters on cars, and that's where 80% of it gets used. And what made me start thinking about this was so it's gold and platinum, palladium, rhodium, and iridium is actually like number 1. It's just because of
That's what they're mining in Brazil and China and for all the cell phones and stuff.
South Africa has huge mines for a lot of these earth metals. But the Dieselgate that happened with Volkswagen drove the prices up and down of some of these metals because certain metals are better for the CCs in diesel engines and certain metals are better in gas engines. And so I think platinum, it's, vice versa. Platinum went down and palladium went way up, but it was driven by the automotive industry, surprisingly. But
Driven.
good, pun intended.
I love puns.
That's it.
So,
In 2001, a man wrestled a 7-foot bull shark to retrieve the severed arm of his nephew. After saving the boy, the man dove back in, seized the shark, wrestled it to shore where a ranger shot it. The arm was pried from its skull, it put on ice, rushed to the hospital, and successfully sewn back on.
Awesome.
that dude is my hero. What are you talking about? Who's this? Crocodile Dundee?
I don't know. He's jacked out of his mind, though. I mean, he's a huge
On drugs,
dude.
too, obviously.
Yeah.
I got one more, though, better. This is actually the better one. So, every 16 IQ points a woman goes up from 100, she is 40% less likely to get married. Every 16 IQ points a man goes up from 100, he is 35% more likely to be married.
Interesting. Mm-hmm.
That is awesome.
That is awesome. Makes sense.
It makes perfect sense.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think the translation is that guys suck.
Yeah.
And that as women get smarter, they realize guys suck.
Yeah. And dudes are a little more needy than women when they're that smart. Yes. Good one. That is a good one. That's the one you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, yeah. Although the shark thing is awesome. Let me see a picture of that guy.
There was some meth involved in that guy in that rescue. Something.
Oh my God.
That guy was on some.
Because you don't have any power in the water.
No.
Like you can't punch
This is
somebody.
him pulling it on the beach.
Where was this?
He's stacked.
It had to be
I don't know.
real shallow.
Hold on,
water.
I'll pull it up on the.
It had to be real. Yes, super shallow.
Let me see. I got the link of it. I'll pull up the actual thing. So you can get a better thing.
He's like, I'm taking this thing.
Give me that.
Which would be awesome if he picked it up and started slamming it.
I mean, I gotta say though, like if I'm on the shore, you just got your arm bit off by a shark.
Yeah.
The shark's in the water, and we're standing on the shore. I'm like, dude, that sucked. Like your arm's gone, man. Like jump in and go after the shark never even crosses my mind. Like it's not even.
No, that arm's gone by. Sorry.
Yeah,
You're getting a medal one.
that's terrible that just happened.
You're getting a medal one. Yes, that's it.
Captain.
That's it. That reminds me of what's the movie Will Smith, the superhero movie Will Smith's in? Yeah, when he throws the beached whale back in, but he throws it and hits a ship. He's like, it's the only ship in the whole ocean. It's right there, and he hits it. Oh, which is also
Jack.
Movie actually had some good scenes. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Look how big that shark is.
And he's on. That's like just straight up beach too. That's not even. That's just in the ocean.
That's crazy.
that was a big shark.
Yeah.
And Jason Bateman wasn't there. He's like, you didn't have to do that. He played it perfect character. He's like, you could have just set it down. You didn't have to do that.
Wow.
Cool.
Oh,
What
yeah,
you
the
got?
twist of that movie is like Jason Bateman's wife is his mom.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
No, it's his wife.
Is it?
It's like they're connected.
It's his forever
together.
wife.
It makes them more human when they're together, so they lose their powers.
Mhm.
So then it starts getting rocky
Wow.
when he can't save the world because they're
I did
together.
not pay a lot of attention to that movie.
It wasn't great.
Charlize Theron having the superpowers was definitely a cool twist.
Mhm.
The first time you watched it, you didn't expect that.
Yep.
That was a big like whoa aha like it was a shocker.
Yeah. Aha.
Aha.
What you got, Jordan?
Okay, so I have two. So I was doing my nails the other night,
Nice.
and I made an appointment to get my hair done. So I was looking up stuff about hair and nails. So
Didn't we do a nail one last week? Didn't you do a nail one? Who did a nail
no,
one?
I did.
No,
The one that was longest
that was
nail?
I
Roger.
did with the longest fingernails.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
sure.
then
No, I did
somebody
Andre
did. What is the rhinoceros horn made out?
It's
of?
hair.
So
She did. She got busted on it.
I always have more than one.
I didn't know who it was. I just said that I definitely got
You knew
said
it
and
was.
got busted immediately.
Okay.
Vermont.
Who were the first to start dyeing their hair, and when was it? What was it made out of?
Women.
Maybe. It doesn't say that part.
What country?
Yes.
I would say the Romans. The Romans were the first to start dyeing their hair, and it was made of what?
I just thought of a really funny joke.
What are you laughing at?
He made a face, and I was.
The Romans are the first to start dyeing their hair, and it was made of cow's blood.
You got to use what you have.
I mean, they slaughtered bulls and cows all the time for things, so I figured they just reuse the
I
blood.
think it's got to be older than that because they're
I think
already
China.
dyeing
I'm going
garments.
China, and I'm going with. They crushed up a plant and
Which dynasty?
The Wing dynasty. So it's definitely China. Is definitely from a crushed up leaf of some plant.
What if you started a wing restaurant called the Wing Dynasty?
I'm sure somebody has.
Yes, that is a really good answer.
Egyptians and with red bugs.
That might be even better.
I think that
It's a very specific
like,
bug, red.
Red bug.
Red bugs.
Look?
It gives you wings.
Yeah, that's right. You're taking its wings.
I don't know, early civilization, like, this was, I don't know. I agree with Chris.
Okay, so it was the Egyptians.
Oh, nice.
And they used henna, which is a plant.
Nice. Part of
So,
partially right.
On that. So,
Partially
nail polish, same thing. Who was first to start using them, and what was it made of?
Nail polish.
I would say
France.
I would say the Romans, and they used cow blood.
Oh man.
And what it's made of is not, it's more than one thing.
It was that bitch from Holes, kissing Kate Barnett.
Using snake venom?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay, so no,
Sick movie, by
I
the
would
way.
say what country is
And by the
obsessed
way,
about their
with the
nails?
hair, the Romans were the next recorded
Mm.
to use it.
Oh, so I'm number 2.
And they use,
Okay.
they use leeches, by the way.
Huh?
They crushed up leeches,
What's just blood?
and they fermented them for 2 months, and that's how they got their hair dye.
It could be cow's blood, depending on where they're attached.
That's
to.
right.
Let's see. Fingernail polish is gonna be.
What's the first thing?
Has to be. I don't know.
I'd say the
I'm so
northern,
glad y'all know this.
the Anglo-Saxons from northern Germany.
I'm gonna go with Chris's answer and say China, and they used. What do you use for paint?
Japan, and
I'm gonna say plants and blood.
the blood that came from the samurai swords. Yes.
What you say?
Blood wouldn't work good for
I think
nails,
it's
though.
France. I'm going with France.
Okay.
I'm sticking with it.
French.
I think that's probably somewhere in Africa, and that they were doing like
Ooh, ritual
Ritual
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah. Like Brazilian or Brazilian.
Also,
good
I
answer,
actually
good
don't.
answer.
It's good.
I actually don't. I think everybody just thinks rituals when you say Africa. I think it's probably a status thing. Just so I'm being clear, but ritual sounds more exciting.
Yes, it does. It
Okay,
does.
well, all good answers. But it was China.
China.
Told you.
And they used egg whites, gelatin, vegetable dyes, and gum.
This was the first thing I was thinking. Like, what can harden like that? What was like?
They were
It's
the
the
first.
gelatin.
They
What
were
was
the
the
first
first
to do
technology to
almost
make it like
everything.
hard?
Very. There's not been anything. If you said, "Hey, what was the first to do?" Fill in the blank. You have a real good chance if you go to China because they've been around for
French
so long.
fries.
And this
France.
was back in 3000 BC was a nail polish, and 1500 BC was the hair dye. Okay, that's all I got. I'm so glad y'all didn't know that.
Those are good ones.
Those are real good ones, Joe.
We kind of knew.
Yeah.
Nail polish and hair dye is not our.
It was still kind
That's
of
what I was
strength.
hoping.
still kind of new though.
What you got?
Yesterday was a very important day in history where it was the anniversary for the Real Housewives series.
Oh, hell. That's
So,
awesome.
what was the anniversary yesterday on March 21st?
What, how many years?
Mhm.
19.
It's more than 10, probably 15.
Real
Yeah.
Housewives.
This It's more than 10.
What was first? Orange County?
Mm-hmm. It was a long time ago, man. It was like it could have been 20 years, 19 or 20 years ago. Yeah,
21.
It's been around. The Bachelor's been around. I think a little
Roger,
longer than
22.
that, but it's not much.
23.
23,
I'm
22,
gonna go
23.
16.
16, and what you said?
I said 19 right out of the gate.
It was right after
It was-
MTV Spring Break.
It was 15. You were right the first time, but I tried to move away from you and look at him without letting you know.
So he
But
tricked you.
No. If somebody guesses dead on, I thought it's just automatic. It's just a swish.
Now that we're on camera, you're saying that? Like, come on.
That's
What you got?
what I got. But, 15 years ago was a long time with that crazy idea, and y'all see how it is now. It's the same thing with what we do, Crockpot.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for sure. So it's ridiculous.
Yes. Ridiculous.
All right. So today in history, the first Stanley Cup championship played in Montreal. What year was that?
Oh my God, that's really
The
old.
first Stanley Cup ever played. Championship ever played.
Stanley Cup?
Yep. That's hockey.
Stanley Cup's not. It's not been the Stanley
It's named
Cup.
after Lord Stanley.
It absolutely is Lord Stanley.
I'm going to say...
Sir Frederick Arthur Stanley and Lord of Preston.
oh,
That's
that's
who it
a
was.
real thing?
Yeah.
You're serious?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I'm going to get 1948.
I'm going to say that I was thinking a little bit...
And the only reason it's Lord is because it was in Montreal, which they did.
UK.
Yeah. That's really the reason.
Right.
Because if it was on the other side of Canada, it would have been.
Good guess.
I'm
I'm
going
gonna
to
say
say...
28. It feels right.
I'm going to say that...
2028?
No.
1956.
I'm going to say...
19.
56 is too
I'm going to say 1972.
They played a little longer than that.
It could have been named
The
something
boys
else.
from Miracle.
No.
4 years
All right,
into
good
hockey.
answer. Good answer. I like that.
It
No,
could have been called something else.
Switcherooski.
Yeah.
It's. I just said you got the Lord of Preston started it, so it definitely wasn't 1972. There's no Lord
He's
of
trying
Preston.
to be supportive.
Yeah.
No, I mean, just seriously.
I said it with confidence. Jeez. Oh, that's what it was about.
Hey,
Lord.
you can get ridiculed for confidence, okay?
It's an artist.
I guess
called
that's
Lord, man.
56.
28.
1928. 56.
I'm
48.
You got 48?
I'm trying to look
1894. No
my
way I'd ever guessed that. I saw that and I was like,
Stanley Cup
whoa.
for that long.
March 22nd, 1894.
Yes.
Yes. I was like, no way. I thought it was, if I'd had to guess, it'd have been like the 50s.
I didn't know that the game of hockey had been played for that
Exactly.
long. I just wouldn't have even guessed that it was that old.
I mean, you didn't need much to stick in a puck in a lake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Okay.
this is a cool one. March 23rd, OK enters National Vernacular. What year did it enter? It's a two-part. What year did it enter vernacular? And then, what does OK mean?
I don't know what anything that sentence means.
I'm going to say that
So
it was.
I'm not even saying that.
Okay.
You know, like, okay.
Okay.
Hey, how are you doing? Okay.
Oh, like the word.
Okay.
Okay, so what does vernacular mean?
Okay.
Way of speaking.
Was it originally a word, or was it originally
It's two
what do you call it,
things.
abbreviation or a?
He said this before. I'm pissed. I can't remember.
No,
Oh,
I've
and
never
the
said this
K
before.
means something.
Yeah.
I didn't know it until this morning, I promise you.
Somebody else has.
Somebody
one.
said it.
Okay.
Something about okay has been brought up.
Okay. Okay.
I'm going to say 67.
I'm just saying, I didn't know it until this morning. So
I'll
I
say
didn't
1967.
You said when and what was the two?
When and what does it mean?
Overkill. And
I'm so pissed. I can't remember it. Omit knowledge.
could be good. That could be good.
I feel like I would have guessed that it was like a military shorthand for like, yeah, I don't think it's exactly like by the letters, like on the way or like over and out or it's
What you got?
something like that.
I agree with what you're saying. The logic is sound.
World War II. We got like 1941 or something.
Oh, I was feeling it's earlier than that, like 18 something.
Or cowboys.
Like
the other thing was
18,
cowboys
like 90s.
or war.
1839.
Oh my god, I almost said 1850.
And then the initials OK are first published in the Boston Morning Post, meant as an abbreviation for OLL, all correct, KORRECT, a popular slang misspelling of all correct at the time. And yes, the American kids are the one that started it.
And you didn't say that.
I've never said that.
Never said
Never
that.
knew it. No. Never knew it till
All
this morning.
correct.
How is that? Oh, that was
It's
just
a popular
people
misspelling,
spell
and then
that?
the kids, the kids are. I mean, all slangs usually come from the kids, right? So the kids are the one that started saying it.
Cool.
Yep, yep, it is cool. Yes, it is cool. 1996. Well, I'm playing on. This is Women in History Month. I don't even know. I said that last time. What is it? Women's Month.
March.
Yep, March. 1996, March 24th, astronaut Shannon Lucid enters Mir space station, the first woman to live in space.
Nice.
And then these are businesswomen. Number one, businesswoman, CEO in the United States, chairman and CEO of Kraft, Irene Rosenfeld. Annual compensation is...
Including dividends?
It just says annual compensation.
Base pay?
It just says annual
Because
compensation.
the CEOs of those big companies, it's complicated.
Annual compensation. I would say that this is with dividends.
Okay. So it's a
So
big
it's a
number.
lot, yes.
It's a big number.
Let's see. She pulls in per year probably about 75 mil.
This is easy mac, baby.
Yeah.
This is Kraft macaroni and cheese.
75 mil.
This is it.
They sell $75 million worth of Easy Mac in Costco every
This morning.
Oh, I get it.
It's gotta be reasonable though.
Timmy dumb.
It doesn't though.
That is true.
Gotta be reasonable.
Shareholder.
It's hard for me to pick something.
Annual.
It might not be. It might not be dividends. Then I don't know.
He's just trying to throw us off the trail.
I must have been close.
He's trying to throw some false bait.
I must have been close.
I'm not taking the bait.
I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna say 6.
$1 million a month, $12 million a year. So I'm going the other way.
Yeah, she's gonna make more than that.
40 million.
What'd you guess?
60 million.
19.3 million.
19.
That's funny money though. The bank account is like just stupid. She don't even see the check.
I don't think. I honestly don't. I honestly don't think.
That's not stock. Too.
Yeah, it probably isn't. But I honestly don't think
That's crazy.
that is salary either.
That's hard.
No, they usually
You know
have
what I mean?
pretty reasonable salaries, and they
Yeah.
get dividends.
Yeah.
For all the extra. Usually.
Carol M. I'm not really want to botch her name. Merowitz.
Baskins. I thought you were about to say
Carol
Baskins.
Baskins.
Carol Baskins. No, Carol Baskins is not the president and CEO of TJX Companies Retail.
What do they own?
I look it up.
Tiger
TJX
Jail
Companies.
exclusive.
I don't know, but she makes $17.4 million a year.
I knew that one actually. I knew what her thing was, just so we can be clear. I knew
Indra
how much money she
Nooyi,
made.
chairman and CEO of PepsiCo. Okay. $16.2 million. These are big companies.
Pepsi.
Ellen Kuhlman, chairman and CEO of DuPont. These are huge companies. $14.8 million. Angela Braley, chairman, president, and CEO of WellPoint, a health care company. I didn't put that on there. I don't know how much she makes. It's a lot.
$600.
Somewhere between 14 and this next one.
$33,000 a year.
Yusra M. Burns, chairman and CEO of Xerox. $13.2 million. Lynn Eiselhans, chairman, CEO, president of Sunoco Oil and Gas, $11.2 $2.7 million.
Man, I'm pulling in the big bucks.
$2.7 million is $250K a week.
Yeah, and that definitely isn't the dividends and all that. You know that girl making like that. Yeah. Patricia Horowitz, CEO of Archer Daniels Midland. It's an agribusiness. It's $11.4 million.
I was about to say, you about to say a beat?
Jeez.
She's not Oprah, dude. Get out of here.
Are you getting to her?
No, because Oprah, she probably didn't have a salary. She's because she owns all the businesses and has CEOs underneath her. These are the CEOs. She probably is not the CEO of her own companies. I would think. President and CEO, Laura J. Sin, President and CEO of BJ's Wholesale Club.
Nice.
$4 million annually. Beth Mooney, Chairman and CEO of Key Corp, which is a banking corporation, $2.4 million a year.
Oprah does $2.7 billion.
Yeah, well, that's her net worth.
She don't make that for sure. If she did, she would be
Bezos
by far the highest earning person in America.
Yeah, she'd be Bezos.
Her net worth is more than Trump's.
Yeah, I mean it ain't gonna keep going. This week with the podcast, I want to hear about them. I want to know how you met them. I want to know, what we can do to help them. What do you think before we even talk to them? So Bailey, let's start with you. What you got this week?
So Josh Wigley, obviously today works for Trek Bikes. Awesome connection from you. So tomorrow, Tristan Tritt is coming in. Pill Moon Creek is their band, but he's Travis Tritt's kid.
Cool.
They'll be here at 11.
Have you heard them?
Nope. Paul Barron with Wall Printing USA. So they're like one of the largest like printer signage companies for commercial buildings as they're doing constructions like in the Southeast. He's from North Carolina, so the podcast will be virtually. But
how'd you meet him?
I sent the emails.
So just an email?
Through Woodpecker emails.
Did you talk to him on the phone?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I talked to his assistant first and then talked to him, and he'll be Wednesday virtually.
So you scraped, sent an email, and then talked to his assistant, and then talked to him. Cool. Love it.
Yep. And then Thursday is Jeremy Siegel, the Why Influence podcast. He's a podcaster himself. It's his podcast. So he's going to come ours in hopes that you as well will do his. But it's called Why Influence. It's very similar. Interview influencers full time about why they're sharing and growing and how they overcome those barriers. And he's done a really good job of leveraging, the 30 or 40 episodes he have of people with more than 1 million subscribers. A lot of those influencers. He's found a good way to connect to that market, which is what I'm hoping to kind of learn.
I saw that. This is it's kind of on topic, a little bit off topic, but I saw that the documentary on the Felicity Huffman and what am I thinking of? The athletic, huh? College admission and it's fake athletic scholarships and all that, which is odd to me that the Aunt Becky, I don't even know her name. That's not Felicity Huffman, but that girl was making jack on being an influencer for a makeup product and all this stuff. Yeah. And they wanted that girl to go to college? Like, hey, put her in specific schools for media and that. Like, I feel like that is so odd that your 17-year-old kid has a business that could be more profitable than the husband's and the wife's. When the husband's like a huge like designer, right? Like a clothes designer or whatever. But she could put an empire together just like the Kardashians if they'd said, look, we're just going to let you go to a specific school to do this and keep stacking on. I just thought that was odd. Like, you have to have that degree, man. You're already making.
That's where you come from.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's so odd to me. I'm like, dude, whatever. What do you? That girl's already on her way. What do you?
So that's where you come from. My parents would have been like, "You're not."
That's right. Exactly.
Your dream of college went out the window with that check. So.
That's it. You're going to be teaching classes in this in a few years.
You can go to college when you're 30.
Yeah,
later and paid. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then Patrick Carver is Thursday afternoon at 6. They help. They're digital marketers for lawyers.
Yeah.
So he's got a lot of connections to law firms, which is really cool.
It's a good business.
Yeah, and then Friday's Jade Getchell. She is in Light Marketing Design, and she's doing a lot of the branding with small businesses to help them acquire government contracts.
Ooh, okay. Cool.
Those
And
are
like
my
that one lady there.
Yeah.
Has she been in here before?
6. She's been in
I think
here
they gave
a
me
lot.
COVID.
Like for podcasts?
Good.
I don't know, maybe.
There was only like
She
a
was on
5-day
the
window
calendar
that somebody
one
could give me
time.
COVID.
Think
You
that's what
know?
I'm-
And they were in it.
What you got?
We signed them up though.
So Wednesday, I have Andrew Warner, and he's a rep for U.S. Health Advisors, and he's just now starting to focus on doing like employee packages.
Mm-hmm.
And I met him at Now, and then there's Adrian Kassir, I think how you say his last name, Kakur. He owns Fellow Tree removal and stump removal.
Sweet.
I met him at Now also.
Like it.
And then Christian Kuswita, met him at Now. He does that in-home healthcare for mostly for seniors, but he owns that with him and his wife.
They bought
Cool.
Chip Mitchell's company,
Okay.
Comfort Care.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's a good one.
so that's who we talked to
You can
last
sign
week.
them up.
So you got 2?
You can sign them up.
3.
I closed
3?
them one
All right.
time.
Okay, cool.
6.
Good. What you got?
This week I have Deborah and Mike Feely.
Mm-hmm.
They're with Procom. We met them in BCN.
Mm-hmm.
And Mike helps businesses with their IT work.
So this is going to be about Procom, not BCN.
This is about Procom.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So this is, at first it was strange because you know how she tries to make the connections.
Mhm.
And when we were saying we didn't necessarily need their service, they misinterpreted like we didn't want to have a relationship with them at all.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I know I followed back up with them after I sent them a couple referrals, and they were like, well, I thought you didn't want anything to do with us. I said, no, we don't need your IT service.
Managed IT service, yeah.
Yeah, so, but we'll send you opportunities and we want to work with you that way.
Mm-hmm.
And that just re-sparked it, and then now they're on the podcast.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
So they'll come by, and that's the only one that I have so far.
Okay. Well, maybe you should maybe put some steroids in your calendar.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah. God. I'll do that. Freaking podcast. Stupid deals.
That's
You
right.
did one last week,
stupid,
though, huh?
stupid
I did
Simon
the first
deals.
Who was it?
That was Aaron Wynn
And it
and
went well.
Hunter. It went good. I felt very good.
I heard
about
you.
it.
I listened.
Yeah, I was practicing in my mind,
Mm-hmm.
It went good.
Yeah.
I felt comfortable.
Oh, yeah. You did.
So I just...
Steve Wynn's nephew.
Ooh, I don't know.
I'm just kidding.
I wish.
Oh, yeah.
I wish.
And
You
Steve,
wish.
and
You
Steve
do
Wynn
wish.
is
I
the he's
wish.
the
The
casino
hotel
guy,
guy,
right?
casino guy.
Casino guy, yeah.
Yeah.
God, yeah, we do wish that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's a good start. Look, we got enough slots right now that let's try to get them in this week.
Yeah.
If you talk to somebody on the phone today, hey, we got slots this week, bring them in.
I'm actually talking to someone after this. She wants to schedule something.
Okay, cool. Let's do it. Let's put them on there. Stack them. All right. Good job, guys.
Thanks.
Yep.
On 3. Ready?
Brett.